Hey, what's up, guys, gals? It's another C10 America morning, another week right here. We start in, the studio. What's up, guys? Hopefully, each and everybody out there had an awesome weekend. I was over at Dad's on Sunday helping him lay down some new mulch out front. We're building a flower bed. Excuse me, or not flower bed, but a a little bed to put like what is it that redwood bark in? Yeah, that's it. Redwood bark in. So I was over there on Sunday helping Dad out, and then went over there Saturday, and we kind of got the stuff ready to go. So got it mapped out, all that. So, anyways, hopefully you guys had a great, awesome weekend, and then I got real busy here. I got some stuff I gotta do and all that. And then over the weekend we got a couple things in from folks and all that. I'll be talking about all that over on today's live over in the group and all that. Want to kind of keep the live over there and the YouTube a little different. Talk about some things the same, but for all like stretches, I want to kind of keep it a little differently. But I will occasionally talk about the same things. Like, for example, the Mini Mic Pro, guys. Mini Mic Pro is, awesome. I'm not talking about them because, I'm getting paid by them. I'm not an affiliate with them with Amazon. Wish I was, but I'm not. I talk about them because I love them. I love their product. Whoever invented, the Mini Mic Pro, whoever made the Mini Mic Pro, I love them. They're awesome. They have a great product right here, and I use them every time out there at the shows, at the events. If I have it charged, good to go. So, anyways, Mini Mic Pro, you can find them over at minimicpro.com or over on Amazon. I think guys, I looked at these exact mics probably a year or so ago. They were between 149 and 159. And so I thought, well, you know what? I'll wait till they come down in price, right? Well, anyways, I was looking and all that, and I'm sorry. I was talking about two different things. The Mini Mic Pro is between 25 and 30 bucks. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sorry about that. I was talking about two different things. That's 25 to 30 bucks right here. And I was talking about the Kingma. The Kingma, if you guys out there, you're doing awesome content creation. What I'm doing right now, I guess, call me a content creator, whatever. I've been, shooting photography for, 30 years and, all that stuff. So, anyways, change your game with, the awesome audio of minimicpro.com. If you want your people, to hear you clear and hear the person you're interviewing clear, then you need to get Mini Mic Pro. Mini Mic Pro is freaking, awesome. They're a game changer, I tell you. And my buddy Roller from Rolling with Roller and Derek, an awesome podcast right here on YouTube and then over on Facebook. They go out every Friday and to shows, to events, and they talk to, folks and all that. Even right now, Roller, they have a thing going where if they interview you, you give them an interview of you, about the car, about the truck. They give you a little sticker, and you become an official lug nut. I know you guys been waiting all year long to be an official lug nut. Anyways, we haven't got our decal yet, but I need to do an interview with Roller, and then I'll get my official lug nut decal, so that'd be awesome. But anyways, we're talking about the Mini Mic Pro, on a live, one day, and Roller, I just happened to be in there listening, and then after, the live, he contacted me and said, "Hey, brother, if you can, tell me a little more about the Mini Mic Pro. I like what you're talking about, about it, but want to know more about it." So I'm all, well, the Mini Mic Pro is freaking awesome. It's not it's wireless, no wire. You charge it up. You get two of these awesome mics, one for you and one for, the person out there at the show that you're interviewing. So mic yourself up and mic them up, and then it comes with, that little transmitter, thing right there, and that plugs into, your smart device, your phone, your iMac, whatever. And when you first turn on, the Mini Mic Pro, it's giving you a red and green flashing light, right? Well, don't worry, it's doing what it should do. The green indicator light, if you took and you charged, the mic, the green light's telling you, hey, the mic is ready to go. The mic is charged. The red light is telling you that transmitter back there is not plugged in. So once you plug that transmitter in, then that red, green flashing light, it will turn solid green, and you're good to go. So anyways, why not change, the way people hear your audio out there, on your videos, on your content videos. And I think, if you do that, because really, folks that tune into your videos here on YouTube and all that, they want some good, clean video that they can see, and good, clean audio they can hear. They don't want to be, trying to, hear what do you say? What do you say? So, anyways, I think even Roller and them, they had somebody contact them on their YouTube page, and they said, "Hey, we love what you guys do. We love, seeing you guys out there at the shows. We love your channel. The only thing is, we can hear you guys fine, but we're having, a hard time hearing, the folks you're interviewing. And before that, Roller and Derek, they were only using their microphone on their phone. So of course, whoever's holding a phone, they're gonna be right there by the phone, maybe a couple inches away from the phone, so that mic is gonna pick up their audio, right? Well, whereas somebody standing maybe a foot, 2 feet away, it's a little longer distance, for the mic in your phone to pick that up. So they're gonna sound like far away, like maybe in a well. You'll hear them, but very, very faintly. Well, with this Mini Mic Pro, you don't gotta worry about that no more. All you need to do is put the Mini Mic Pro on you, put the Mini Mic Pro on that person that you're interviewing, him or her, talking about, their car, their truck, and all that. So, Mini Mic Pro, they're probably about 25 to $30. I think when Roller got his, he paid 26 and some change, out there. So, anyways, minimicpro.com, minimicpro.com. You want to go check them out. They're awesome. Anyways, a big, big shout out going out to my buddy Scott down in Snyder, Texas. Scott Stout. He heard over and over again, in the live, we talk about it, all the time. I'm sorry about hitting you, little Mike, there. I'm beating you up there. That ain't good. Anyways, I talk about the Kingma, all the time, on the live as well. Just like having, great, awesome audio on your video, you want to not only have, some good video, you want to see yourself when you're doing video. I mean, if you're like I was, before, like, to be honest, be transparent with you guys, I did not like standing in front of, the camera. I could not look at the camera and, talk right to the camera because, I don't know, let's just say I'm looking right in the camera right now, guys. I don't know. It was weird for me every time, the light turned on. I'm like, I didn't know what to say. But anyways, Dad told me a long time ago, right when I started doing it, we've been here in Texas for about probably, just whenever our 10-year mark. Can you believe that? 10 years here, in Fort Worth, Fort Worth area that is, awesome. Been here, 10 years. So, anyways, the Kingma is awesome for being able to see yourself. Normally, I see a lot of guys and gals, don't worry, your content is awesome, amazing, what you guys make, what you guys interview, all that. But you're using, the front-facing camera. The front-facing camera, I know why you're using it, because you want to see yourself in there, and like you're talking to yourself. It makes it easier. I know I know what you mean. It makes it easier to, do the video because, you see somebody that you're talking to, and we're all like that, Like, even sometimes when I'm talking to, my dad or my friends or Miss Terry or something, I like to see them. I like to see a person I'm talking to, whether I'm doing FaceTime, or whatever, and they get out of range of the camera. Hey, where'd you guys go? Where'd you guys go? And so they get back in, frame, and then I can see them. So I don't know. I guess it's a thing for each and everybody out there seeing somebody you're talking to. So I can understand that, seeing yourself talking to yourself, and but yet there's thousands and thousands of people out there watching you. I get that. So anyways, the Kingma fixes that problem that we all had, or that we all have, with using the front facing camera. And the only thing I'm getting to now is using the front facing camera is making all your content in the back reversed and unreadable. So like people like me coming to check your awesome video out, it might be an awesome video, but if you're using the front facing camera, that's gonna make everything pretty much unreadable reverse. But you need to get the Kingma, and it has a magnet on the back of the monitor, and the little adapter is made of metal, and it has a little place cut out in the adapter that monitor sits right in, like a little crevice or whatever inset, and it sets right in there. While the adapter, it hugs your phone, and it holds your phone. You can either do it horizontal, or you can do it, a sideways landscape. I like doing it landscape. I know a lot of you guys and gals out there online, you love doing it, portrait. That's okay for some videos and all that, but me, I'm old school. I love doing it, landscape. You get more, pretty much in there when you're doing, like, a car shoot, or whatever. So, anyways, this is what I was talking about. Probably a year or so ago, I checked these out. These were a 149 to 159. Not the mini mic. Sorry about that. These were, and at the time, well, I won't get one. I'll wait, on it. Anyways, our buddy Scott Stout from down there in Snyder, he follows C10 America over in the group and all that, and he heard us all the time talking about the Kingma, and so we have big kudos and thank you going out to him, because he took and he got us one. We're gonna use it at the first big show that we're going to, this year, which will be, by the way, August 30th. Put on by Sean and Diane Settles. It's a classic truck nationals down there in Gainesville, Texas, right down there at Leonard Park, right down there. They even have like a water slide park, or like a pool, recreational community, pool right down there. So if it gets too hot, you can get your suit on, bathing suit on, take off over there and jump in for, a plunge. Miss Terry and myself are going, this year, but we're going not as a vendor, but kind of as a spectator, kind of content creator. So I'll be out there. I'll be wearing the trademark, hat, the red shirt, all that. We'll be walking around down there doing content. So if you guys see us out there, we love our fans. Come up and if you see us out there doing a interview with somebody, don't be shy. Come up, talk to us. We want to know about you, your passion, your passion, and heck, take us back to your truck and talk to us, about your truck and all that stuff. And then if I can save the date on May 16th. That is the Rat Pack put on by my friends David and Dale right down there in Gale, Texas. Excuse me. By the way, guys, there is no gas station and no hotel down in Gale. It's almost like a ghost town. The only thing they have, they have, I believe, a post office, and they have the Coyote store, which is the location for the Rat Pack show, which is awesome, and they had some great kind of hills out there, and the road comes through the hills, and is a great area to shoot at right out there. So that's coming up next year, May 16th, 2026. That'll be the Rat Pack car show. Pardon me, the nose, right down there in Gale, Texas. Then that orange shirt back there is TwisterFest out there at the Muscle Car Ranch. Anyways, my buddy's Curtis Hart that owns the Muscle Car Ranch teamed up with a friend of his, Jerry Reed, and another friend of his, Chris Walsh, and they took and they started the classic truck show out there at the Muscle Car Ranch out there in Chickasha, Oklahoma. So anyways, Miss Terry and myself went last year. We sold out of all the hats, all the t-shirts. So it was a good going. So that'll be up October 3rd and 4th, second annual show. And by the way, guys, I'll get all the info for you. I'll get it put down below for you and stuff. But they're giving us a spot for 50 trucks up there, and that's awesome. We named it the C10 America Corral. So if you guys want to be in the C10 America Corral at TwisterFest at the Classic Truck Show coming up, October 3rd and 4th, then, we'll put the link down below, and then we'll even probably make a parking pass for C10 America Corral, and then we'll get that sent over to Curtis Hart and all that, and they can print them out and they can have them over at the booth when you guys come in. They have camping over there. They have fishing over there. They have 2 or 3 bonfires. I think 1 on Friday night, 2 on Saturday. You can come there and camp from Friday until Sunday. Excuse me. And talking to JC, he said pretty much when you guys go to come to camp, when you're done camping on Sunday, you can leave whenever. I know, some places out there, some hotels, some places, you guys stay, they have, 11, 12 o'clock checkout time. Well, they say whenever you get up, whenever you want to leave, whenever you feel you need to leave, go ahead and leave, take off. But they have 2 50s diners out there. If you love memorabilia like old rusty, car, truck signs, all that, that is, the place. It's the Muscle Car Ranch, owned by Curtis Hart, right out there in Chickasha, Oklahoma. And guys, they have over 80 acres, 80 acres up there. So they have, some, let's just say they have a lot of room for, a truck show up there. And let's take and kind of build it up, this year being, the second year. Let's build this thing up. Let's make it the ultimate show in Oklahoma that you need to go to. And we'll be there every year that, we can make it up there and have a booth and all that. And hopefully you guys can, come out there. We need 50 trucks, 50 C10s, and either C10s or 50 square bodies to fill up, the C10 America Corral right up there. So if you guys out there, you're interested, contact me right here. I'll get all the info for you. Yeah, you'll be good to go. I don't know if they do a registration online or, at the gate. But we'll get all that, taken care, for you guys. It'll be a huge, huge event up there. You need to go. Miss Terry and myself, I said, we went last year. I did not know what to expect. But, they have Chevy, they have Dodge, they have Ford, and all that, right? The most trucks I seen were, C10 trucks out there. They had, a couple Ford, a couple Dodge, all that. But for the most part, pretty much, C10s we saw, out there. So anyways, we took and kind of coin dropped or named, the C10 America Corral. So that will be, right there with 50, trucks and all that. So we'll take and get all that info for, you guys and gals out there. So if you decide you want to go, you can head out and, go out there. Anyways, guys, it is 6:47. I'm going to take and get off here. But remember, at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time over in Facebook, we're doing a live video. I'll be talking about, that big thing I've been talking about. I have a big announcement over there at, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if you guys want to hear it, it could potentially blow the lid off, the group over there. Guys, we have 68.3 thousand members over there going strong. I think over the weekend we hit point 0.3, we were at point 0.2, but it keeps on going up. So, anyways, head over there. You guys will hear, you know, the new news, over there, and I think you guys might, like it, enjoy it. So, anyways, I'll be talking about, a lot of, other stuff over in the group, and on the live, and we have some stuff to talk about over there. I need to get ready for it, and then help out Miss Terry. Today's her first day back at school, so I help her out for a bit, get ready, to carry stuff out to the car. But anyways, we love you. We'll talk to you guys soon, and we're trying to grow this YouTube group. Or YouTube channel. That's why we're throwing a video every day for you guys. Don't worry, we're coming out to your shops, your man caves, all that, and we'll be doing that, soon coming up. But YouTube is not monetized, the channel yet. So if you guys want, we do have a link right down there in the description, little AKA little tip jar. You guys want to help out the channel. This is all I do every day, even on the weekends. I just do the YouTube page, do the Facebook page, do the group, do the podcast, do the magazine. So I'm a one-man band. I'm doing everything. I stopped my full-time job to jump into this because I really, really, really believe in this. And it's not just about C10s. It's about you guys, the story behind the C10s. It's about the build. It's about, the people and the love and, the helping one another, and it's awesome. We want to grow that. Our podcast back there right now is a worldwide podcast, and we're over on Spotify, and that's awesome. And we have people on the podcast listening all the way from Saudi Arabia, Japan, Sweden, the UK, wherever. I think I even seen somebody from India, so I mean, they're listening to our little, podcast, C10 America Talks. You can find it over on Spotify, C10 America Talks, and we'll be throwing up a new, podcast, coming up soon. We'll be talking to, Ty Jetman. We'll get that thrown up. We had that recorded. We still need to edit that, do lot more stuff here in, the group. Uh, the studio, I mean, so we'll play catch up for, a couple of days. That should get us back up to where we, need to be, guys. Then I'll be designing part of, the Connor and calendar, everything I shot. So, I'll be knocking that out, probably today. I got metal prints I need to work on, get some sent to print, yada, 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 all that cool stuff. So don't forget, guys, head over to, the Facebook page, C10 America over there. We're dropping a new live over there at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. Go check it out. Stay blessed and have a great day. We'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.